Hello everyone, and welcome back to F1 2021 game. Oh wait. Okay, I messed up this intro a little bit, but welcome to TTML F5 on F1 2021 game. I'm trying to read the title on my screen here on the YouTube stream at the same time, and that doesn't work. We're here in Season 6, race number 6. It's the Russian Grand Prix, as we are getting closer and closer to the season final. And this is also the last race this year, 2021. It's almost to an end. So if you're watching this later, it's the 17th of December. And it's my last league-related thing this year. My name is Oliver Andreas, more known as NSR Pride 22, and with me we have Santa's little helper, TFB back.
Hello.
Hello.
To, Russia.
Yeah, Russia. We recently was here. Maybe was it 2 weeks ago in TNRL?
Yeah, that's true, and it's great to be back. We're ringside tonight. We flew into Russia, especially for the race tonight.
Yeah, we've been many places recently. We were here 1.5 weeks ago. Then we went to Portugal, and now we are back here in Russia again. And no, we were in TNRL. We went to Portugal, but last week in TML we were at Sandwatch. So first we were in Russia, then we went to Sandwatch, then we went to Portimao, and now we're back in Russia once again.
We've
A lot of
already
traveling.
got some comments in the chat. A big shout out to Bradley and to Jamie. Hello.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's
so
see
this
then.
is one of my favorite tracks. What about you?
It's not a favorite track, but it's not that I hate it. I think it's one of the best tracks for league racing, especially because you have. I think there are. Let me check quickly. There are 18 corners in this track, so we have perfect amount of corners. You got slow corners, especially the last sector. You have a few fast corners, and you have a lot of medium corners. You also have 2 DRS straight, and those 2 are really good for overtaking. And we also have like the rest of the track. It's easy to go side by side, so we can get a lot of good racing here. So I like the track, not a favorite, but for the league racing, I had to say it's one of the best.
Yeah, it is. I think it's there's something about it. It's like an easy track to get into the flow. It's like a 90-degree corner, a 90-degree corner, a 90-degree corner. That's just like hitting the apex. It's like, but I mean, like whenever we were driving here yesterday in real life, from esports, that was something else. We have to shout out a big hello to Bradley because he just gave us a weather update and it's all dry.
Aside, yeah. We are with Khan and Jen, who I think he got 4th place last week at Sandwatch at his home track. Senna Mandarin, he's back. He's back for racing, but it looks like he maybe had a qual ban or something because he retired really quickly. Good to see him back.
It's cool to have him back again. He's maintained a pretty high standing. He's 5th place in the overall standings now.
Yeah, he's done a great job here and back again for more racing, which of course is what we like to see.
We got 3 guys starting, gonna test out the mediums.
You guys some of them will test a medium. Yeah, it is a track where you can drive medium soft as well, and I don't know, this is one of the strongest tracks for alternative strategies. And I think we'll go on board with Khan for your soft plan. So since you like the track, maybe you can take us through it.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong. It's the first DRS of the 2, as you said, and it is a really strong DRS. Everybody heading into the first main corner, the track is always like, can we survive? Who's going to go wide? We see Khan turning in nicely there. The whole key is to get fast acceleration out, and then everybody's going to be battling for places along here. 7th gear before the breakdown. Take a right, nicely turn in by Khan. Then we go into a couple of these 90-degree turns in the middle of the course here. Khan guiding us nicely through this. This is one of my favorite corners, this one here, because it's such high speed in the race. You really have to throw it around in the right. And a nice one again, high speed to the left. Then we come around, coming into the 2nd DRS of the track here. here we're going to see a lot of crazy overtakes. This is where guys get aggressive, they get too aggressive, the speed's going, we can easily get 3 cars going wide here, and then it's all about who's not going to be the jerk breaking into this next corner before we go under the bridge, because it's crazy. I crashed out. Actually, somebody braked really late and sent me into the wall on the left hand side there. We come up, it's a little bit tricky uphill there because not to get the car spinning here. There's a little hot dog stand here to the left. You can't just hit that perfectly. You can go out, get some extra traction on that, and bring us back round into the first corner. And a nice lap there by Candy goes in at a 1:32. Was a nice banker lap in place.
Great banker lap there from the Dutch driver Khan MGN driving the Alfa Romeo. We see Dino Stable on the medium 1:33.4. These drivers on mediums will be something to look after.
We've got a shout out from Sander NSR. A big shout out to NSR drivers, NSR Regard. Big shout out to NSR Yabu 97, and a big shout out to the one, the only, the all-powerful, amazing NSR Smitsky.
And also, he doesn't have the tag yet, but Bradley is also NSR.
And not tonight.
Nah, okay.
You can't, man. You can't. No tag, no NSR. You gotta fix that.
Yeah, I'm on it. We also curve it in the chat.
We can call him NSR wannabe. We can call him tonight.
Yeah, Bradley Bradley F or NSR wannabe Bradley.
Yeah.
There we have it.
I'm sure he liked that.
I think it's actually a hot lap on the medium tires. You can see where he puts it in his car as he's through some of the last corners right now.
Yeah, it's really just where he also hit there. There's a nice little section on the left just outside of the track that really helps accelerating. There are some secret spots along this track in the 3rd place.
Right behind Khan there. So let's see. Jamie's not on off. I can't see anyone on off at the moment.
We don't have any new drivers tonight, so everybody here they've driven before in the league race, so that's really cool because these guys they're starting to respect each other a lot better. We definitely want battles. We want as many one-on-one or 3 1v1v1 3 across the track. Throughout Russia, we definitely want the guys to race aggressive, but be cool, race cool, stay fair, but at the same time aggressive driving.
Of course, Passel into the last sector, and he was half a second on his time, so he's looking. If you had picked him some time in the last corners, you can maybe go for a P6, I think. See that coming through the last corners, it's going to be a 1:32.3.0 P7 then. I saw White Different. No, White Different has invalid, so he's not so enough.
What do you think about the race start here? We're going to see how many cars are going to end off in the first corner. It's actually the second corner, but we call it like we're going to call it 1.
I'll call the first, the actual first corner.
Yeah. It's usually chaos.
And but we'll see with Trailhunter. He was new last week, and mate, you remember how he drove last week at Sandwatch? Was amazing from him, and he ended up winning in his debut. And what a driver on the medium tires now, and I'm gonna predict he will be tight with Jabu.
Yeah, it was impressive driving from Trailhunter last week, and interesting he's going out on mediums here. He's definitely going to try and put in a strong lap on the medium, so we can see what he can do, gearing nicely through the corners at the moment.
Looks like he's driving with a controller, and I do know that Russia is one of those tracks where driving with a controller isn't that bad actually. It's one of the tracks for controller or pad drivers. You can also, if you think about normally driving with a racing wheel should be the fastest, but some tracks like this one, and I think also Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium, is tracks where driving with a controller can be really fast.
I've never tried a controller on this game.
Okay. Well, I had a no assist race where I couldn't bother to get in my places, so I just did it with a controller, and it actually went well.
The Rygaard puts in fastest lap.
131.6 on the soft tires. We got Trailhunter on the medium tires coming through the last corners. Let's see then, what time will he get? It's gonna be 131.8, and wow, he goes faster than Jabu with 100 of a second on the medium tires. What an amazing lap there.
Yeah, really nice time from Trailhunter. And I think that's his bank up. I think he's actually we're gonna see a faster lap from him again.
I think we'll see a much faster lap, yeah. Oh, Camerals left you earlier, and I saw that in the chat in the Discord. He said power went out. We can just look away from the first word there. Power went out, we just say. So let's hope that the power will be back very shortly. We probably remember Silverstone, where my power went out, not in my house and in my room, but in my hometown. Find someone else in the hospital then. Connie, Bradley. Connie's the first one, I think, so we'll look with him then. But such after all, we're going to talk a lot about it now. And normally I would talk about the weather as well, but we already know that it will be fully dry. But if we didn't know that, we could have thought about that. This track we can't get rain here, and I forgot what I was gonna say because I said Khan, and I can't. I'm doing
an energy drink or something.
Nah, but I'm reading Khan's name here on track and trying to say Khan as well, and it doesn't work. But Khan is coming through the last corners here, and he goes into pole position with a 131.5.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's a track where rain is possible. We won't see it today, but at the start of the qualifying I thought it would be because everyone went so fast out on track.
Yeah, that's true. We're halfway through qualifying now, and cool to see Can up there setting a nice time. It's always nice to see the names changing at the top. Different drivers. Some guys have been practicing, some haven't. Some. It's really cool to get a mix each week of who's at the top of the list. I mean, at the moment, what about Jabu? Maybe Jabu can give us a better time and has it on the board at the moment.
Yeah, Jabu, I think he will be in the top 3, really fast driver. We've seen it both in race and qualifying, he's been real fast. But Jamie now, currently P12 with no time, he's coming in through the last corner, 131.7, that's a great banker left, right in front of Bradley, right in front of his teammate.
Nice driving here from Jabu. Nope. I think he ended up there.
Let's see Smitsky then into the last corner now.
Smitsky.
P8 it is. But yeah, a few days ago we found out who the FIA Formula 1 2021 World Champion. We found that out earlier this week, and Team Bubak, what do you think about the results? Are you happy or not?
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say. What am I going to say on this? All these guys are Formula 1. You know, if I talk with friends or colleagues that don't watch, and they're like, "Are we happy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it was great. It was good fun." I mean, okay, if you totally ignore that you can like a driver or like a team, and was it exciting? I fell off my sofa when I was watching the race, so it was totally wild. It was like, oh my god, it was unbelievable watching. But if it was fair, I mean, it wasn't fair, but Formula 1's safety car is not fair. The way it is, you can be leading by 45 seconds and then the safety car takes it away. So it's always been like that, and then I think this is probably the time where we've seen the most unfair use of a safety car ever. So maybe they're going to change the rules, but at the same time, it's they achieved what they want to achieve, and that's entertainment. And for all of the neutrals watching the Formula 1, that was unbelievably crazy exciting. So I think that's my answer.
Good answer there. Of course, I'm really happy. I'm a Verstappen fan. I'm not happy of how it ended, of course, it will never be 100% fair for everyone with the safety car and stuff. The only thing is that what F5 did with who gets to lap who and stuff, they messed up there, and I think Michael Massey is not in a safe spot at the moment with his job, I think, and things will be done about it in the rules probably. But I was at Servinston in Oslo with a pub full of mostly Verstappen fans. I heard a few Hamilton fans there, but on that last lap, oh my god, how much screaming this was. Screaming, and I was one of them screaming. I was like, it was insane. Me and the Sandra that we saw in chat, we were sitting next to each other and cheering. So, I'm trying not to swear here now. We were screaming so much, and we were just so happy. And like the last days, if I take a look at the team right there after they cross the finish line, I will get goosebumps and I almost had to cry. And I did cry on Sunday actually because I was so happy.
I mean, it was really wild. I mean, of course, I think like it was great that Max won, because anybody changing of any sport, that's like what you want. Michael Massey, he did his job, which is get Formula 1 as much attention as possible, but it was definitely unfair. But I mean, it was unbelievable. But there's got to be some changes, I guess, going on.
I'm really happy about who won. In the chat, you know any sort of cheese? Yes, I know. He's actually we can actually mention here because TTML F5 season 4, and sort of G's won the championship here. So yeah, I know I know him, of course. Where are we gonna go with? Khan and MGN is going to start a lap first soon, so we'll take a look with him. And let's see what he can do.
One thing, maybe one last thing about the Verstappen last lap. Did you hear that he had a cramp in his leg?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't imagine. When starting the last lap, you get a cramp in your leg, on your left leg, and the one you brake with, and you're like, I have to get past that guy to win the championship. Well, they have a cramp in your leg. I can't imagine how that was.
It's like any normal person, if they get a cramp in their leg or their foot, you just can't do anything else.
No. If I'm laying in my bed and I'm one of those guys, maybe once every half year, I just wake up randomly at night and have a cramp in my leg. And the first thing I do is I push my table away and I stand up and put a lot of standing on my leg, putting a lot of pressure on it, and that always helps immediately. It takes like 5 seconds and it's okay again. But I don't have cramps so much. I've had like maybe 10 times in my life or something, but that is enough to think about. When I heard that he had a cramp that last lap, I was like, what the peep?
It's crazy. It really is. It makes it even more impressive. I mean, not just Verstappen, but all of those drivers, what they actually do. Khan is going to be close to his time here.
Improvement there, 1/10 improvement. Smitsky has crashed out there. Jamie goes P3. Then we got Passo. Oh, I was out of track there and out of the last corner. Jabu starting left. But yeah, that cramp, like imagine you're going into that corner where Verstappen went past. And with the angle you sit in the car as well with your leg, and then having to brake, like bend your foot a little bit. Ouch! It's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, that's wild. But yeah, these are nice times from the guys. Trail Hunter has accepted then that he's starting on medium on 6th place. and I guess he's going to be fighting for places into the first corner. Let's hope everybody gets through the first corner here pretty safely. I mean, not everybody's going to go through that, stay on track. People are going to be sliding, taking the shortcut on the right and going wide on the left. Let's hope we get everybody through with not so much damage. It is one of those crazy, like, I mean, like, we have Monza, we've got here in Sochi, some tracks where it's like, come on guys, get through the first corner.
Yeah. That's a little improvement on time, a really close Passel. Also, right in front of it went up to P9 at the end there. Passel has invalidated the Miles. He's
That's
on
okay.
an improvement.
Passes has done 4 laps on those tires.
The Miles is on a small improvement with his teammate right behind him. Let's see if them is going to improve now then. Oh, Jabu there. I thought I didn't notice him.
Wow.
131.3. Wow.
It's going, Jabu. Nice to have you back.
I was going to say Khan is not in the best position, but now he's in one of the best positions because on this track you don't want to be P1. The Miles invalidated there. Sygate doesn't improve, I think, or he says P3. So that's the qualifying.
Yeah, that was a nice late time from Jabu. Put some P1.
I didn't see it coming there.
No, but really nice one.
Yeah, and Trail Hunter on the medium tires at P7, so he's in a good position. And of course, Jabu, you're not in the best position because you don't want to start on pole position this track. This track is like, of course, Russia. Then we also have Portimao and Mexico.
Man, seriously, like, would you take first place or would you take 17 drivers? Would you take 8th place, first or 8th?
First or 8th?
Yeah, I mean 8th place in the middle of the pack. Going
then I would take first, of course. But the best positions here is 2nd and 3rd. I mean. And I think the 3rd starting grid position is the best one because you're on the inside. So if you get a great start, you can maybe get both of them in front of you. I've seen many times that exactly that happened. That the guys who start on P3 are leading out of turn 2.
Okay, that means that the pressure is on Sygate to get the move done into the first corner.
Royal is on an outlap, so is there a glitch here maybe?
How did he do that?
I'm not sure. I think it was in the lobby before we started, so he's cutting the corners now. Yeah. So he's probably gonna get into the pit again or something, I'm sure. There, he retired. He was disconnected, someone said. But yeah, the Dane here, starting P5 in today's race. Jamie said lobby's glitch, but not anymore. We are ready here. The qualifying results. We got Edison debut taking the top spot here in his Aston Martin with a 131.3. And we got Khan MGN in P2, only 900s behind him. Sygate P3, Jamie takes P4, the Dane Enzo Roger P5, Bradley F5 wannabe NSR P6, Trail Hunter P7, Dean Unstable P8, then we got Whitey Frento on P9, Passel P10, then we got Team Actimel, Ensar Smitsky, The Miles, VR Storm King, Santa Mandarin, Camels, and EVG Ivan. Ivan's and Mandarin didn't set a time. Camel's disconnected, and also to mention Trail Hunter P7, only half a second or 500s behind pole position on medium tires. So Trail Hunter's position isn't the worst one now. His only problem, since he saw the video, if some of the drivers behind him get a better start and get past him, he will be even more in the middle of the field. And you do not want to be in the middle of the field into turn 1 or turn 2 though.
Definitely not. It's a really dangerous place. Like if I was choosing in driving league racing, I'd actually prefer the last couple of spots than being in the middle here, because you can just easily pass the chaos that happens on turn 1. Hello to Emil Eggen. Hello.
Emil Eggen, that is NSR Eggen in TNRL.
Proper NSR.
Also Camels, the Dragon, still with no power, so he will be AI tonight. But for Mage Lap, I got a track map, so I'll be taking you through that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip Camerons for podium as always, and Smitsky, and let me say. Okay, I'm gonna take Passels, Camerons, Smitsky. Come on, guys, don't let me down.
Alright. But into turn 2, the first heavy braking, so with good overtaking possibility, you also have the DRS, which will help you a lot. Then we get the long left-hander in turn 3, and there's a possibility for drivers to go side by side here, but make sure you don't do like Luke Ogiero and Jack Aitken back in last year here, where they both went up in the wall. Into turn 4 then, you gotta be careful on the exit because the wall comes close to you really fast, as well as you can easily go off the track and pick up a penalty. Down toward turn 5 and into the second sector here as well. Be careful, do not go too wide out. The wall is really close there at the end, and I do not want to pick up a penalty. Through turn 6 into turn 7, be careful with those sausage curbs on the inside, the orange curbs on the whole track. Be careful with them, especially into the next one. We first get turn 8, then we got turn 9 on the left here, or this turn 8 you want to be careful with, because the orange sausage curb can send you into the space. Like space. Where the astronauts is we're talking about. Into turn 10, out on the back straight, DRS available once again, and then we get an amazing overtaking possibility down towards turn 12 and 13, going to turn 11 now, and there's a wide spot. You can see 3 wide, or up to 3 wide here, and good racing down towards turn 12 and 13. But you do not want to go 3 wide into there. 2 wide is okay in here, and then we're going to go under the bridge here into turn 14, and the next one is turn 15. You can't go side by side here, but it's turn 15. I want to be careful with your shifting and traction or throttle. Also, the orange sausage curbs here. Be careful. The wall on the outside is really close, so do not go too wide there. And then we're gonna head into the 2 lost corners as Svitsky and Amal have had a collision on the formation lap, so they have been disqualified and sent back to the grid. Into turn 17 here then, and now down towards turn 18, which is the last corner. Gotta be careful on the exit here, picking up penalties. And we are back on the grid, ready for the race.
We sure are. We've got, so we actually have got 16 drivers, Camerons not racing.
Yeah, that's true.
Still going to have them on the podium. Respect Camerons. But, all right, how many? We had half the field, just under half the field, finished the race last week.
It was 6 drivers or 7 finishing last week. Let's hope for a little bit more than that. But the drivers are on their positions here. We are waiting for the 5 red lights. Can we get a better camera angle as well? There you go. Actimel has left the session as we got 5 red lights here in Sochi to draw Mad Russia. And it's lights out, and away we go. Oh, Con gets a really bad start, and Orchid Jimmy gets a really good start, gets past Saugate, and Con there up to P2. They're going to chase down in the slipstream of Jabu down towards turn 1. Con now on the inside there, Jamie on the outside, Jabu in the middle. Who's going to get it? There's a small touch between Jabu and Jamie. Jamie going to have to cut the corner there. Con now leading this race. Oh, and there's a wing going there. That was the left in place of Jamie. We got a Red Bull. No, sorry, not a Red Bull. We got a Mercedes. Offensive got real wide out there. Further down the field, we got 2 drivers side by side here. Jamie's struggling with their front wing damage. Oh, and Passless out of the race.
No, Passless.
There's a huge crash, and we got a virtual safety car. What
somebody
happened
hit
there?
Passless there. I'm not sure. I think there was as far as I know, there was somebody actually braked very late going into the first corner.
Roygard was behind Jamie going a little bit slower, and then I think it was Roygard having to brake up a little bit, and then Passel was in the back of Roygard. So I'm not sure who's at fault of those drivers there. It wasn't so
quite a bit of chaos. There was like 3-4 cars wide, and some of the guys were braking a bit late. There's probably going to be some complaints there. Somebody braking way too late. Trail Hunter actually tried taking the inside of turn 1, which meant that he actually lost 3 places. Bradley went down 7 places during that chaos.
And Ivan of 5 places, Don Miles of 5 places, And also Dino Stable almost up to podium or top 3 at the moment, P4. And Senda Mandarin didn't set a time in qualifying. He's 6 places up in P9 right now. And he's on the mediums as well. As Actimel is back into the lobby. Frento having done a mistake there.
I think Trail Hunter got some damage there, but sent him straight into the pit.
Yeah, we got drivers in the pit. Let's see what they do. Wing change for the Mercedes, wing change for the Alpine, wing change for the AlphaTauri, and wing change for the Haas driver.
Yep, everybody getting the 5 cars, all getting wing replacements in the pit, and we're racing.
Back with racing afterwards, test cars. Sayed on hard, Roygaard on medium, Traylon drew a new medium, so he had with Bradley on medium and Jamie on medium. So Sayed going to the end here.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a pretty wild thing to attempt to try to do that, but all the best and good luck, and we hope you can manage it. Dan Miles moved up into 5th place now. Just a nice start there. Oh no! Frento! No, Frento's out. Is he okay? He's okay.
Yeah, his front wing is gone.
Oh man, he's trying to get that car turned around. Spin it around, man. Spin it around. Come on. Oh.
So now Frento has to get back in the pit and get a new front wing there.
Yeah, he's going to have to do that, and what a crazy start then to this race, which actually puts Ivan and Senna up 10 places, the Miles up 9 places since the start. We're only, the Miles penalty already on lap 3. That's a rough start. But again, impressive. Definitely looks like Khan has put in some training for this track. In front now, holding at 0.7, 0.8 seconds from Jabu in 2nd place.
Yeah, these drivers are in great pace with a 2-second gap from Dino Stable to Jabu, so these two have probably practiced for this race, as Jabu gets outside a second on Khan here, and if he doesn't close up, he will not have the DRS. So you will have not the DRS. You will not have the DRS.
The guys have to tidy up. There's a lot of reckless driving here, going way outside the track limits. The guys got to keep it a bit tidier. There's going to be penalties all over the place here.
Yeah, this is Senna Mandarin on the miles now. We do have DRS. He uses his overtake. Is it closing in enough? He is on the medium tires, and the miles is first into the corner and first out of the corner. But
that corner's not the safest to pass in league racing.
It isn't. Oh, the miles goes a little bit wide there, and now will be even much closer on the miles. We got a yellow flag. That is what the front of us in the map. But look at Damas takes a lot of curb down, and then Senna Mandarin is passed. But this means Damas gets a DRS now on Senna. So that was not the best choice for Senna there.
No, it wasn't. It turned out okay, and the Miles has already passed him again. His DRS in this track is really strong.
It is. Real close, yes.
The Miles is driving. He's just ignoring the track limits. He's already got 2 penalties, and we're in lap 4.
Be careful, mate. So many penalties will give you disqualifications. Smitsky and Ivan fighting here as well. Senna and the Miles fighting also. Good to see that we got some awesome fighting out on track as always with these amazing drivers.
Yeah, it sure is, and Senna again is going to be hitting the DRS and passing the Miles around the next corner. Oh, Jabu is out!
Jabu! He has been down out of turn...
just after the second DRS.
Turn 10 there, he's out of the race. Yeah, safety car, yeah. If I were... So for everyone starting on soft, I would go in and put on mediums. You can go to the end. Mediums go for a long time on this track. Or they can. So
it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do now. I mean, the guys in soft have to go in anyway. Khan goes in, yes. Dino Unstable, great to see him up in second place, that's nice.
Dino Unstable, I think got
out.
third place last week, I think it was. We had an interview with him? Or, no, that was not last week, the week before that.
So
Hungary, we had an interview with Dino Unstable. And Khan pits on hard tires. Dino Unstable, what tires is ready for the wheel drivers? Mediums. And the rest of the drivers stay out. So I would say Dino Unstable is looking for a strong strategy now. Since he's on the... Is he lagging for me, or is he just standing in the pit?
And what's going on? Drive!
Oh, he's driving for either? Starting into the pit as well. He's on a hard tire, he pitted earlier, so I guess he'll put on some mediums now.
Dino Unstable, drive! Let go of the clutch!
But there could be a glitch that he's stuck maybe. We know this game glitches.
It sure does. That's not cool. That's not cool.
No, this happened to be a glitch. Co-master, come on. I don't know, can actually mention that Khan and GN also had a problem with Co-master, so everything on Khan's game is gone. His setups, his career, Dino Unstable now on track. So he has probably just have a big lag there. But yeah.
That's cool. He came out in 9th place. Yeah, that was a huge. That was something weird going on there.
But what were I gonna say again?
Yeah, you said you were talking about somebody.
Khan had a My Team career on 3 seasons, and he lost everything, every setup, everything on this game is lost.
Man, he's so lucky. He can do it all again. Even better the next time.
And the AI of Camels is switching positions with Khan here.
Yeah, we should get that car out of the race. It's not good because it interrupts the guys.
It does.
It's really cool to see the orange McLaren driving around, but it's an interruption factor at the moment that we definitely don't want on track. So the Miles is going to be leading us after the safety car, who's already picked up a couple of penalties on the first 4 laps. And where are the guys that are? I mean, Sygate, he's where is he? He's at 14th on those new mediums. We've got Khan and hard. This is going to be interesting to see what happens. Because, I mean, if we take the last race as an example, and the way this race has started with 2 virtual safety cars and a safety car, we're going to get another, at least another virtual safety car before the end of this race.
Yeah. At the moment, I think Dino Unstable has the strongest strategy. Because he have one driver in front of him that has speeded, that is Khan, but he's on hard. Of course he will get to the end, but he will be slower. Dino Unstable's medium can also go to the end, and so he's basically second place, and he should be faster than Khan now. Also,
Khan was very fast at the start. He's been.
He was.
You could definitely see he's been training on this track, so it will make it interesting. So okay, man, your predictions then, come on.
Huh?
You haven't given your predictions today.
I know, it's a little bit late, but I can... Okay. From what we're looking at now, I'll say... Dino Unstable. I don't know, no.
Car going in.
I think I'd say Jamie. Dino Unstable, and then Khan. So Khan P3, Dino Unstable P2, and Jamie P1. But yeah, safety car in this lap, and we can go on board with Senna Mandarin. He started on the medium, right behind Damals, who started on the soft. Let's see when Damals goes for the restart.
Oh, he's gone.
That's a really early one.
It is really early. Senna almost into the back of him. Will be passing on the slipstream down towards turn 1.
Khan gets past Campbell's there and Unstable as well. But Senna so close to the miles, but is he close enough? Would they get to turn 2? I don't think so. Too far behind.
I think he just played it safe, to be honest. It definitely looks like Senna has the pace to pass him if he wanted. He's putting some serious pressure on the Miles at the moment. He's struggling again to stay on the track.
A lot of pressure from the Aston Martin driver, closing in even more now. But he also got Team XML behind him. First game, Senna is really close that one. The Miles almost touches him.
And look at the cars piled up from 7th place all the way down to 13th. Look at it, it's crazy. Khan goes way off the track to the right, struggling possibly with those tyres.
Yeah, he needs to get some temperature in them. Dino Stable really close to him and real close there.
Khan passes Storm Kings.
And Dino Stable is gonna go for that one. How is it gonna go?
Oh, no.
Be careful, guys. Oh, almost touching there. Storm Kings. Jamie loses the back of his car. Storm Kings loses the back of his car.
Storm Kings out. It's a safe. It's going to be a safety car.
And Storm Kings is out of race into the wall, out of turn 14, I think. 13. 14? 14, I'm not sure.
That was a pity they cleared the car. So. Oh, yeah, we're getting a virtual safety car. Yeah. Well,
But
guys, this isn't tidy racing. It's not. All right, the Miles leading here. Still, he's put seven laps on those soft. So I mean, like that. The fact that he stayed out on the last safety car, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but he's relying on something else to happen then. Can we say he's going to need a Latifi? Is that like a term used?
Not sure there. But it's just
after a while, right?
Nah, but Senna pushing the miles here for that P1. As my controller has disconnected. Okay. Can I get it back, please? There.
Senna keeping touch, and all the way down, Dino Unstable is putting a lot of pressure on Khan. But there's so much distance. The guys Craig keeping really tight from all the way from 3rd place all the way down through the field. Which probably means it looks like everybody's getting through that okay, through this 3rd sector. DRS is enabled, and we're going to see another pretty wild first corner here as Senna passes the Miles on the inside, has got him, and goes first into the first corner. Senna leading the race.
Senna up in the lead, and the Miles down to P2. We got Frento getting past A of Camerals further down the field. Also,
Dino Unstable struggling to pass Khan at the moment.
Yeah, Khan is on the hard tires, and he will be slower than the drivers behind him. But the drivers behind him, they will have to get past first, and Khan is losing time to Smitsky and the other drivers in front.
Looks like the Miles is going for a new penalty record for Sochi.
It looks like you guys have a few penalties there.
Keen on saving Lyle on Khan. He's going to make it happen.
DRS available for all of them. Roy Guard is closing in a little bit. XML past the Miles. Roy Guard! Oh, he gets a penalty there as well.
Yeah, he had the break. He was being squeezed a little bit there. That's not the passing corner in league racing. I don't care what anybody says. That's not the corner to do it. It's just not worth it. And the DRS places on this track are really strong. You don't need to get it into a really tight corner.
Men ja, hva tenker du om Spitski? Han ligger på 15 år, det er bra her, han.
Smitski er på femteplass, 9 runder med medium i kveld. NSR Smitski er alltid en favoritt som vi heier på. Og vi håper å få han som alltid, vi håper å få han på pallen. And we're back again.
Smitski loves the Norwegian language, he loves us Vikings, you know. So we have to give him a show every week. As we have promised him, Dino Stable. Oh, Dino Stable into the wall!
No.
And there's another course, well, that's Jamie, I think. No.
Roygard. It's Roygard.
Roygard and Dino Stable have had an accident. I'm not sure if I did get it on stream. I didn't.
Oh, man.
I switched over to Dino Stable as it happened. Full safety car, so if you start on mediums, I would actually go in on soft now, because this is it's not the perfect, but it's an okay time. Like the soft will be a little worn out at the end, but they can go to the end. And the Miles and Activel, they can put a medium. Khan and Frento, they can do what they want since they are on hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I guess this is, if you think the softs can go to the end, I mean, that's going to be, they're going to have, be on lap 12 when the safety car goes in. So it's going to be 16 laps on the, to finish the race. The Miles has to go in, yeah, and Senna is staying out then. Team TTML SF also into the pit. Bradley stays out on the mediums. And I don't know, we're getting quite a few different strategies here. Khan realizes that he doesn't, maybe he's got, I don't think he's got damage. But, no he hasn't, but he's out on the mediums now.
Yes. And now this will be really interesting one, because we get no drivers on soft tires, and we see that Trell and Bradley, they had to pit on lap 1 and they are still out on track, or in lap 2 or something, and I think they will gamble on the medium goes to the end, because I'm not going to say it will work from the first laps, but there's a chance, and with these safety cars and VSC, you get to save up the tires a little bit. And if you're good with the tires, I think there is a possibility of them trying to get those tires to the end. If not, they would have pitted now.
Yeah, they can calculate in that. I mean, up to now, there's going to be another safety car. I mean, these guys are sort of, I don't know what's the word. They're wrecking the track. It's like, I don't know. This is really messy driving for Sochi. These guys can drive better than this. We've seen it before. This isn't the best we've seen them. It's a pity that we've lost Pastels, Jabu, Storm Kings, Dino Unstable. Four guys potentially for the podium. We've already lost from this race.
Yeah, lots of few drivers so far in this race, and but let's just hope it doesn't get as bad as last week.
That's true. That was really wide. I mean, like, that's not the type of racing we want here. We want as many guys to finish the race as possible, and there are parts of this track in Sochi where it's pretty easy to overtake, and there's parts where it's just not sensible to try it. I don't know. I'm a big fan of make the overtaking as simple as possible at the simplest part of the track, because yeah, as you saw there, we had some of the guys that were doing okay. They end up hitting the wall.
Looking at the F4 stream, our F5 graduations from last year, we got Edson Nelly, he's P3, FNRX and P4. What others do we have, or those are the ones I can recognize from last year. That was here in F5 that we commentated. So this is they're fighting for. Looks like they're fighting for a victory or podium at least in the top now.
Yeah, that's cool. So we've got a battle here of the guys that are going to have driven 12 laps on the mediums, the guys that have driven 9 and 6, and then everybody else on fresh tires.
So, talking about the championship, actually, I can take a look here. We got Jamie, he's still leading driver here, who's currently P10 in the race. He got 94 points. In P2 we got Enzar Roygaard. And then we got Bradley in P3, Khan in P4, Senna P5, 62 points as a reserve, Jabu P6, Ivan P7, Smitsky P8, Pascal P9, and Sayed finish off the top 10. And as I sent to the standings earlier, and wow, it is a really close field.
Yeah, it is, and I can definitely see Jamie getting up potentially to the podium today as well. He's the driver that can sneak all the way up. The restart here is in 10th place. The safety car is in on this lap.
Yeah, I think we got many championship competitors this season. I think we have Jamie, Roygaard, Bradley, Khan, Senna, and Jabu. I think those are 6 of the drivers that I want to mention. That and also Trailer Hunter, of course, he came in last week, currently P13.
Of course.
Also, like Trailer came in last week and already got 31 points, P13, and I can easily see him climbing up the ladder. But we're in the 6th race this season, so we have to do it quickly. As Senna goes for the restart there, and Ivan was totally focusing there, already a second behind.
Yeah, that was a nice restart from Senna. He sort of squeezed Ivan into the wall, and Ivan had to break down almost to a stop. It's actually a very nice tactical restart there by Senna. Looks like the guys are getting through the first corner okay. Trail Hunter passes
Bradley and I know who.
It's Trail Hunter.
Trailer Hunter Bradley there, and also right behind them we got the Hallstar Saget and Team Actimel also really close to each other, so a lot of interesting fighting here. Actimel and Khan should have an advantage of the drive to foot with fresher videos.
Trail Hunter looking really dangerous now, 4th place, right behind Smitsky. Smitsky going off right on the track, struggling. Trail Hunter so tight behind him now.
Trail Hunter on Smitsky. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, bricks late there. Was there a small touch? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I think that was sensible of Trail Hunter. He knows he can pass here.
Oh,
and
he's gonna go on the inside. He's looking. Smitsky can't see him in his mirror there. And Trail Hunter is
much better exit there from Trail Hunter. Smitsky's holding on to 3rd.
Smitsky there. The British driver is doing a great job, but he is under a big threat from Trail Hunter, Bradley, and Saget, and Actimel, and Khan here. Draw all the drivers behind him. But look at Senna though, 2.5 seconds down to Ivan.
Yeah, already after just 1.5 laps. That's pretty impressive.
Damals, Jamie getting past Damals, Roygaard on the back of Damals as well.
It's impressive driving here from Smitsky. It's not the easiest guy to have behind you. Trail Hunter gets really aggressive, really tight up behind the car. So this is nice going by Smitsky. Oh, brake a little bit late there, I think. So Trail Hunter had to brake as well, figure out what was going on. So it's not going to be a pass in this sector.
Jamie and Khan, real close to Actimel and Saget as well. The whole field here, or a lot of the field here, really close to each other, all the way from P3 to P12. And now Jamie on the outside of Khan, can he get there? Gets a little bit of space and showing himself on the inside now. DRS is enabled, so I think Trail Hunter will get past down towards turn 2.
Yeah, he sure will, but Senna has now got up to 3.2 seconds, and there goes Trail Hunter. And let's just hope Smitsky can hang on there as best as he can. He's right behind him now. He's got Bradley, FR, very eager to make that pass as well. Oh man, there's a lot of close battles going on here. Time penalties, I mean, we don't really commentate how many time penalties, but there's been a lot so far in the race. Oh, Sygate has been threatened now by Bradley.
Oh, really close now between drivers, Team TTML and Bradley there. At the moment, Khan now. I thought there's too many cars that want each other. It's going to be so much overtake, so many drivers close to each other. It's going to be 3, 2, 1. How can this go? Was there some touching there? Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. And Khan is around. And TTML is affected by this as well. And there, the Miles is struggling, has lost some wing as well. So much going on, guys. Be careful. And now Khan setting it on the inside there on Frento. And Frento is around. The Miles get no wing. What is going on, guys?
No, I think Khan hit the Miles hit the wall, came off the wall and went sort of sideways into the pit.
The Miles in the pit, TTML into the pit, and Frento stays out.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Pirai. That's not cool racing. What's going on there?
That was absolutely much better for Bradley on side, getting into turn 2. Jamie right behind, watching his teammates fighting. Now the 2 Alpines on the Haas driver again. Roygar coming really fast behind here as well.
I think it's pretty smart of Roygar not to try pass here. This is where he hit the wall earlier, so he needs to take it, get through. The guys have to attack in the DRS section here. But at the moment in front of Roygaard, the 6th, 5th and 4th place, so Jamie, Bradley and Sygate, just let them battle out a little bit, and Roygaard has still got 12 laps to climb up the field. Jamie attacking Bradley right now. Now they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. They're 3 wide. No, not on the inside.
Oh, not again, guys. No. They're still 3 wide. How can they? Oh. Be careful, please. Roy on the inside of Bradley now. Jamie is leading of these drivers, and now Roy got to get. Oh, there's a touch.
Bradley. Yeah. What do I say? Yeah, he's slowing down Bradley there. Oh man, where's Bradley? What's going on with Bradley? He's. I
think he's gonna
let go catch him.
Yeah, I think Bradley saw what's up there, so. That's sportsmanship that we like to see.
Yeah, respect Bradley. Respect, man. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's what we love to see. Now Camrils is actually coming on Bradley there. But
Camrils off the game.
But Bradley, that's what we like to see. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's true. That clip should be taken and put on the chat board for these guys.
Should. Jamie on Sygate now for P2. We had a lot happening. We had like almost 10 drivers right in the back of each other, and now this field is just spread up.
It has there's 11 laps left, and Trail Hunter is up in the lead, but he's oh no, who do we lose? Team TTML, no.
The Miles and TTML have crashed, and they were both out of the race. It's another safety car.
No, guys, what are you going to do to the end of the race? This is the biggest decision right now.
I haven't realized that Senna and Ivan have also been in pit for soft this lap. So I guess they started on mediums. Yeah, Ivan and Mandarin started on mediums, and
Trail Hunter goes into the pit. He's going to be putting on soft.
This is not good for Senna, Ivan and Smithy. They just pitted for soft tires because of their strategy, and now they get a safety car. Trail Hunter on soft. Sygate and Jamie stays out. Jamie has really fresh mediums. Sygate's mean cars are a little older. Camerals. It's like the AI of Camerals is P3.
Yes, Camerals. Yes, think if Camerals gets podium. Oh my god.
If the AI of Cameron gets a podium, oh wow. Then it would have been one of the most amazing things I've ever seen while commentating in racing.
We finally get the red dragon on the podium.
So we had Trail Enter came out P4 on the soft type then, and I think he'll have a much bigger advantage on Jamie and Sayed. They both have penalties as well.
Yeah, but man, about what happened there. I mean, these guys there were three cars going in the third section there under the bridge, and it's like something has to happen, and everybody knows that something's going to happen, and somebody gets spin around. It was really cool what Bradley did. Unfortunately for Bradley, right now with going into the pit as well, he's in 11th place, but he slowed down. He let Khan catch him again. But it's almost like we should talk about this sort of thing before the race. Like, come on, guys, just don't spin each other around in the third section here. That's where it happens.
Exactly.
So Jamie's still looking very strong now in first place.
So we have safety car going in next lap then, and then we'll get about 8 laps of racing after that.
These damn new FIA safety car rules have to be updated.
Yeah.
You know, all of these football metaphors that have been used for Formula 1. It's like one team is winning 5-0, and then with 30 seconds of the game to go, the referee says, "No, just for fun, let's make it 5-5, and the next goal wins."
Yeah. Actually, the F4, Division 4 also have a safety card now, so we're not on them.
Have they had as many as we've had?
I don't know.
Well, we've had 2 virtual and 2 safety cars, 2 full safety cars, and 3 virtual.
I'm not sure. I think 2 virtuals and 2 safety cars.
We're getting too many every week. I mean, the last proper race, what was that in Hungary? That was...
I think we had some chaos, a little bit of things going there as well. We already have, in this race, we have 16 laps now, and Sandeman already in there. I think something happened with him because he suddenly lost some places, and now overtaking Ivan. And something you have to remember, guys, even though you do a mistake and lose position in the safety car, you cannot go back to your position. You have to stay where you came out, but it doesn't look like he got a 5-second from the game. A safety car is in this lap, and these drivers are soft. They are going to give it everything now, I can imagine.
They will, but so will Camerals, because if Camerals in third place realises that the 2 guys in front of them have time penalties, and the AI of Camerals does not have any penalties right now. So net at the moment, Camerals is leading the race. Respect. Okay, Jamie, show us what you got.
Oh, Jamie almost a losing car there.
Oh, he was, yeah, he was touching the wall, yeah.
It almost looked like he was trying to go for it, and then he lost it. But now he goes for it. Doesn't get it.
Trailer for up to third. Here we go, guys into the first corner, and nice in and exits from most of the drivers there at the front of the field. Trail Hunter really attacking Sygate now. Trail Hunter on the new soft. This is going to be pretty easy for him.
Send on Frento as well there.
Oh man, Trail Hunter is passing Sygate, no problem. He's up in the second place. Jamie is going to be under huge pressure now to keep this lead. Trail Hunter is flying through Sochi right now.
Oh, Frento's in the wall.
No.
And there's more wing damage for him. Frento been really unlucky this season and keeps on being unlucky, sadly.
At the moment, Jamie at the front of the field. Oh, spinning around, losing a bit of grip there under the bridge in Sector 3, and Trail Hunter really tight behind him now.
Two Mercedes drivers switching places as Roygaard gets another 32 time and Trail Hunter on Jamie now. Won't be much for Jamie to do when coming out on this main straight here.
Trail Hunter with the fastest lap so far of the race, really showing the guys how to pass cars here. Into the first corner, Jamie goes to the right, closes. Oh! Jamie cut across Trail Hunter in the braking zone of the first corner. Went off the track, but kept his place. I think Trail Hunter's a little bit wary of. Oh, Sygate, we lost Sygate. Oh man. Oh, virtual safety car.
Another one.
Yeah, Jamie's glad for that.
Another safety car.
Safety car. Oh man. Jamie wants to go in and get those softs on now, but he can't. That was dodgy of Jamie. Actually, he let Trail Hunter come up the inside of him on the left of the first corner. In the braking zone, Jamie actually moved over to the left. Maybe he didn't see where Trail Hunter was. Ended up going off the track, came back on again, but kept first place. I think Trail Hunter was like, what the heck's going on? I'd better try and pass somewhere where it's a little bit safer. We're down to 10 cars, and I don't know, this has been a messy race.
The drivers, the most of the drivers stay out. Smitsky is into the pits.
He's putting on, just running soft Smitsky. Which is pretty okay, because I mean at the moment Smitsky doesn't have any time penalties. So if he stays, if he gets some fast laps, then there's going to be how many? It's going to be 4 laps of racing. So he should be okay. He should be able to, with those new soft, and he puts in fast 1 or 2 laps at the start. Potentially could climb up quite a few places. Guys up front of him have I mean, there's one driver has definitely got a lot of penalties.
So yeah, we get a sprint race at the end here with Jamie and Carol, not Carol actually, but Jamie on soft and the rest on Jamie on medium and the rest on soft, and I think this will be really hard. This will be a hard one for Jamie.
Yeah, it'll be really tough with Trail Hunter right behind him. It's going to be yeah, it's not going to go. Sorry, Jamie.
It won't work. But and they do have penalty as well.
It's not going to work, Jamie. We really believe in you, man, but it's not going to work. This game is not designed for medium 10 lap old medium to keep the lead. Sorry, we need a new update for that.
So So safety car stays out. Frento hadn't catched up to the field so or enough yet. But yeah, one more lap behind the safety car, and then we'll get 4 laps of racing.
Okay, so this was definitely not one of the best races that we've had. Wasn't that in Hungary we had Jabu leading for like a long time, and he was right behind him, and Jabu crashed out, and I mean, that's what we want. We want to see we want to have long stints of racing. What's the longest we've had in this race? We've had like 4 or 5 laps, and got a safety car every 4 laps.
Probably, yeah. We haven't had many races or laps without safety car.
We want better, guys. We want better racing.
But hopefully the last laps will be great. Let's hope that the driver or everyone driving, if you're listening to this, remember, be careful and take that extra tenth or 2 to think about if you're going to go for that move or not. Because
yes,
we saw what happened earlier.
Sleep that 1 extra hour the night before the race. Lift those 10 extra kilos at the training center during the week. Tell your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your moms, your fathers, tell them you love them. Then let everything go. Concentrate on one thing. Drive aggressively around these tracks without hitting any walls, without any safety cars. Safety car in this lap. Here we go. So what do you reckon? Jamie has he's gonna go early.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to go early because Jamie, trailing to really be faster through the lost corners. So yeah, he wants to trick trailer and enter in the last corner probably. I think that's the most.
As long as he doesn't trick himself, he's gonna be okay.
Ooh. Really close now, guys. Be careful.
Yeah, and Senna looking really dangerous in 3rd place.
Jamie,
Senna sneaking up the inside of Trail Hunter.
And there goes Jamie on the restart. Trail Hunter 4 tenths behind. I'm not sure if he's close enough. He is using slipstream. He is using air. He is using everything he got to close down on Jamie.
Jamie using all of his ERS to stay in front. Trail Hunter goes out to the right. Jamie staying on the left. Trail Hunter goes on the inside. Going to swing around. Jamie, he's trying his best. Oh, almost contact, man. It's almost contact. No, somebody went out. Who is it? It's Con. Con is spun around.
And also saw front wing as well. Not what Con wanted for the end of this race. And look at Trail Hunter and Senna chasing Jamie down.
Yeah, I mean, so far this is amazing driving by Jamie. This can't keep going. This can't keep going, man. He's basically using up his battery now to stay in front. Jamie's put in 12 laps on those. Actually, if Trail Hunter's smart, all he has to do is just wait for Jamie to use up his battery.
That's true, and I think for lap 26 and 27 will be with DRS. So small chance for, or small, we'll have 2 laps where there's a good chance of overtaking. And Bradley, who's, I think he's going into the pits. And it looks like he's probably going to put a fresh shaft. Maybe there's a wing change and go for the fastest lap. And Trail Hunter now right on the back of Jamie, but not close enough.
Yeah, but I think that was smart driving by Trail Hunter there.
Look at him now.
Oh,
He's gonna go on the outside. Can he stick it around there?
No, he's not. He's not. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that was smart. That was smart. Some of the guys would have tried getting it.
Senna, they're going on the inside of Trailhunter.
Oh, whoa, guys. He forces Trailhunter off the track.
Look at him going side by side. Senna sends it on the inside there, and gets past here up to P2. Senna, great driving from him.
And Jamie's jumping up and down like, yes, guys, keep fighting. Jamie's got a cramp in his leg. His right leg has got a cramp. Keep going, Jamie, you can do it.
Trailhunter on Senna now. And I'm not close enough to go for it now. But of course, it will be DRS now.
It's going to be DRS, but this is perfect for Jamie at the moment. Trailhunter had to actually pull out of a challenge on Jamie because he knew that they were just going to get contact. When that happened, Senna actually just attacked Trailhunter.
Wait. 2 laps to go. DRS is enabled.
Oh, Senna's close on Jamie. Jamie's got no ERS, he's no batteries, absolutely zero on his battery. He goes to that. Oh, Senna's going on the attack. Jamie touches him. Oh, no. It was okay.
And look at Trailhunter, he's right behind him, ready for the mistake.
Man.
Oh, how did he go? There's touching there. Oh, Senna jumped.
Senna went around.
And that was it. I did get it on stream. Senna jumped there, and then had to got touch with Jamie and got spun around. Oh yeah, those curbs, they are careful.
But man, it's like, okay, Jamie had the racing line there, right?
I'm not sure. Let's take a look back.
Yeah, that's
Jamie was first into the corner, but there's not a single. It's a tricky one because Senna's front wing is on the side of Jamie's rear wheel, just on the side. The front wing of Senna on the side of Jamie's rear wheel. So basically, from rules and stuff, after that's my opinion. I feel that your front will have to be in front of the other ones for you to require space, and of course it's better for Jamie to give space there, but I mean that he isn't, in my opinion, he isn't required to do so because of when they start braking. But of course it's a hard one to say. When we was on a car behind them, we weren't on any of them drives POVs. And Trailhunter now going for an overtake on Jamie on the last lap into turn 2 here. Oh, Jamie trying to defend, but he do have penalties, so he will lose it anyway. And something going on further down the field as well.
Jamie's defending.
Frenton, you gotta be careful.
Man, this is a crazy battle to see who wins this race.
Frento was in the wall. Frento turned in on Roygaard, gets spun a little bit around, and then Senna went into Frento and sent him the other way.
This, Jamie's he's defending, crazy cool. Oh, he can't do it. He's got no battery left. Trailhunter's got no battery left, but he's got the DRS going into one of the last corners under the bridge. What's Jamie gonna do? Oh,
Jamie doesn't want to go to a position, but it's done now. Senna on Roygaard as well, and Smitsky right behind there, and Senna got past Roygaard, I think. But yeah, further up to the field, Trailhunter done an amazing race, started P7 on the medium, and the strategy has been interesting, but he's going to end up crossing the line, and he's going to take the second victory in a row, his second race here at TTML, and he takes the victory. Jamie P2, Ivan P3, Senna P4, Smitsky cross the line to take P5, and Roygaard has some penalties, it goes down to P7, Frento P6, the AI of Carols takes P7 for Roygaard, and then we got Bradley and Khan on the drivers left here to cross the line.
I think Roygaard had like 20 seconds of penalty or something. Oh, Senna, 20-second time penalty. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. Interesting.
Ignoring yellow flags, 20-second time penalty.
Could be a glitch. I had the same glitch on the last game.
And that was nice driving by Jamie. I think it was, I mean, we have to check that again in the stream, what happened between him and Senna. It looked like Jamie was defending pretty aggressively but fair. Took the racing line. Senna tried to go on the inside, hit the curb, went, got some air time, turned around and interrupted, and Jamie just spun off again. So it was a bit wild.
What an interesting race this week as well.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best race, but at least we had an exciting finish.
Do you want to take us through the race results?
Yes, we have Trail Hunter taking the lead in the last lap, so nice going there. We have Trail Hunter first place, Jamie second, Ivan the third place, Smitsky in fourth. We've got Frento fifth, Camrules, the AF Camrules comes in on sixth place, the Dragon in sixth place. Rygaard, bit of a tough race, a lot of penalties for Rygaard along the way there. It was 17 seconds in the end. Senna in 8th place, Bradley 9th, Khan in 10th. We've got Sygate in 11th, Actimel 12th, Damiles, Dean Unstable, Storm Kings, Jabu and Pastels. And we had 4 did not finishes in the race from 14th to 17th.
Yeah, so interesting race here. Who's your driver of today?
Man, I'm gonna have to give it to Trail Hunter, I guess, because that was it was patience that actually got him that victory.
Ivan did a great race, went from P17 to P3. He did a great climb, but Frento's performance is amazing, and I have to give it to him as well. Trail Hunters, yeah, this is insane. Trail Hunters performance. And takes another victory in the second race here as well. So, yep, Trail for is driver of today. Are we doing interviews or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if the guys want to do interviews, then it's pretty cool. So,
ask them then. Okay, I've asked now in the chat.
So what's the what's it like in the chat there, the guys?
Ivan is in for an interview, so let's get him. Okay, there. And okay, so I've added Ivan to the chat. And Ivan, congratulations on that podium, all the way from P17. How was this race for you?
First of all, okay, thank you. It was really great. Congratulations to me and to Trail on the win. In qualifying, I invalidated my lap on mediums 2 times, so I didn't have time to do a soft run. So I decided to just start from the back and try to keep it clean as possible. I got a decent start, profited from others' mistakes and all of those safety cars. It was really hard to keep the rhythm going because we had safety car pretty much for most of the race. Lucky for Senna, I think he had contact with Jamie, and yeah, I managed to profit from that. And yeah, crazy race, just to say.
Yeah, we saw a lot happen there, and what was I going to say? All these safety cars in VSC, how was they for you? Did you gain on them, or did they make a problem for you?
Uh, I don't. I think I gained on them slightly when like I tried to gain on them, try to make a profit. It helped me like to stay ahead and keep the guys behind out of the range, but it also made a problem because I couldn't get into rhythm because it was the race was like interrupted at some points. Pretty much, yeah, as I said, pretty much every part of the race was under the VSC or a safety car. But yeah, it's what it is. I'm happy that team achieved a great result with double podium, victory and P3. So that's all what matters right now.
So the first half of the season is done, and of course the season's not over, but it was the last race of this year. And how would you say the first part of the season has been for you? If you think about the championship as well, you're currently P7 with 42 points before this race.
So it was hot and cold, I will say. Of course, it could get a bit. I could have a bit more points on tally, but Portimao I had 2 spins. Baku I knocked off my wing and I spun I think 2 or 3 times in the race, and I had decent pace. Imola managed to get the win, and one of the strongest races I did in this part of the season, alongside with Sochi. Hungary, I expected quite a bit more, and somewhere then I didn't race, so yeah, I could have a bit more points, but it is not in the end of the world. The season is, we have a long season ahead of us, and everything can turn around.
Buck, do you have some questions or something you want to add here?
Yeah, Ivan, nice racing. In what racing it was a really strange race to commentate because there were safety cars like all of the time, so it wasn't the most exciting race for us to commentate. Apart from the end was pretty crazy, pretty exciting, but it sort of felt like this was a race we had to avoid trouble instead of good racing.
Hold on. Can you repeat the question, please, Buck? I didn't manage to hear.
Yeah, but I can ask you a different question. Like, how much have you practiced for this track?
Not much. I did like Grand Prix mode. I think first a couple hours before the race, and I did a little break and just did it. The last part I did was I think half an hour before the lobby started, maybe even less. So not that much.
It seemed like one of those races where it was just avoiding trouble instead of long-term racing or like getting a good race session. It was just more about staying out of trouble.
Yeah, it was. Then it was for most of the race, and the end was like sprint. I would say more than sprint, like a normal race, but. Yeah, it was about keeping your nose clean, avoiding troubles, not getting like close to some dangerous and risky situations, and yeah, that really helped me today.
You got driver of the day. I hope you screenshotted it.
Nah, it's not that important. Like I got pretty much.
Man, come on!
Nah, I'm not sure off. Nah.
But congratulations with the podium.
Thank you.
And my last thing here, of course, it's only a 1 week left till Christmas, and it is breaking Christmas. What are your plans, and how are you gonna celebrate Christmas?
Pretty much at home with family, and yeah, maybe go play football in the afternoon, just to clean my head after clean my mind.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Sounds like a nice Christmas vacation and a small vacation from TTML Racing as well. We will be back next year in 2022, and our first race will be Canada, the 9th January, I think, or 6th January. I think it's 6th. I have to check. 7th January. Sorry. We will be back, me and Tifa will be back then for more commentating, and as always, thanks to Ivan for this interview. Congratulations at P3, and we're looking forward to next year to see you then, and as well, I hope you get a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year when that comes. So Senna, our last time this year, how has this first half of the season been? Buck?
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, Buck.
Hello.
Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I heard your question. Oh,
so it was strange to commentate for this one guy's tough one, huh?
Yeah. A little bit messy some there, but Buck.
A little bit, I will say a bit more. I will say that it was a little bit more messy, not just a little bit.
A little more, yeah.
And I don't know if you caught it on a stream, but at one point when Khan was behind me, he was literally my gearbox out of 4. Then I just looked back to see how far it is, and then I just saw. I didn't see. I think I just looked back to because he started to drop in the leaderboard, on the leaderboard, and all of a sudden I saw 5 or 6 cars in the runoff.
Yeah, I saw a lot of chaos. But of course, Buck will have to end off this stream, sadly, for this time. And again, the last time this year we are here together. And yeah, but I'm really looking forward to next season. We're gonna have, of course, we're gonna have Canada. I haven't commented on race there for a while now, so that will be the first one next year. Then we're gonna head into France, which will be another sprint race. But and you remember that first one we had, so that's another sprint race. I'm looking forward to that. After that, we're going to Mexico for the 21st January and season final 28th January, Singapore.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. And I see some of the guys writing in the chat that they want tidier racing, and I hope that we get that. It makes commentating so much more fun if we get proper battles, and we definitely do want safety cars. Safety cars are like, come on guys, keep it tidy. So I hope the guys do something about this and make it much more exciting racing for everybody, and also for us commentators and the ones watching this.
So yeah, for the final time this year, everyone, I'm gonna say goodbye and thanks for everyone watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, and click the notification bell if you haven't done that. We would all really appreciate it, and it's a lot of interesting and fun racing that you will find on this channel. So if that's what you're looking for, remember, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you and goodbye for the last time this year.